I guess I want to leave at 4, so we still have like 12 minutes. So maybe I can still hit this dork ass fucking loser. This dude is such a dork ass loser.
You're a guy in your 20s, and
I just saw this clip, and I was like, I don't even remember how did we find this clip.
I'm not sure. I think you sent it in the chat, if I remember.
I think it was on
correctly.
my For You page.
Yeah.
And I was like, get a load of this fucking guy. This is crazy, dude. This is what all these Sigma grind set people are on. Oh, I wish Dan was here because he had a lot of funny insight, but I remember kind of what he was talking about here.
If you're a guy in your 20s and you don't have a Lamborghini, you should actually sit down and have like a serious discussion with yourself as to why you don't have a Lambo.
Yep.
Because I realize now that it's so incredibly easy and there's so much money out there, and 200 grand relative to what is out there in circulation and what you can grab, especially now with AI tools that you can leverage like never before, 200 grand is chump change. If you're a guy...
Dude, there's like trillions of dollars in circulation. All you got to do is reach out your hand and grab it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he was mentioning AI tools, and Dan told me about there's some phenomenon where people are using AI tools or they're like having AI write really shitty stories about really niche subjects and then adding it to Audible.
And then they use AI
voice reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
for what?
And then people buy it. You think of like some stupid niche thing, right? Like how to how to get earwax out without fucking, I don't know, whatever, right?
Okay.
So they go to Chat GPS, say, hey, write me a 20-page story about getting earwax out.
Okay.
And then they have an AI narrate it, and then they submit it to Audible, and people buy it. That's the thing, right? That's what Dan said.
Yeah.
And then you get a Lambo.
He said, yeah. Actually, you summed it up pretty well. I'm reading what Dan said exactly.
So, like, is that kind of a hustle, though? That's kind of a vibe, isn't it? Like, that is kind of player status.
I mean, if you can do that.
Not doing anything illegal.
It's a vibe. Yeah, exactly. If there's nothing illegal, and then I don't see a problem with it.
I mean, you are... it's a little dishonest.
Is it correct? Like with the
AI, they don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's a little dishonest because it's like you're just repackaging crap, meaningless crap. I guess it is unethical because you're selling.
I don't know if I'm fully understanding it still.
Well, if somebody's looking for a book,
yeah,
and you're selling them this book, but it's really just repackaged AI trash. They're not buying what they think they're buying. It's misleading. But I don't know. But so Dan, when he heard the AI thing, he's like, it's got to be. But I got real interested in this guy, and we started to look into him a little bit. This guy is so fucking crazy, dude. Bro, there's so much money in circulation. My homie has this business where he like opens a fake medical office and then pretends that a bunch of old people are come doing Medicare, and we bill the government like millions of dollars, bro. There's so much money out there.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, if you're talking like that about money, it's like, what kind of scam are we talking about? Because it's got to be a scam, whatever it is.
If you're 20 and you don't have a Lambo, you need to try harder.
Rats will dance for money if you pay them.
That's so true, Jordan. Finally, something wise. Yeah, so this guy's name is Sebastian. I can't watch this clip because it's copyrighted.
Loser.
He's Sebastian. I honestly don't know how to say his last name. With peace and love. Ghiorghiu. What is it?
We could not find it. I mean, we didn't spend too much time looking, but
Sebastian Ghiorghiu. He's a 23-year-old self-proclaimed YouTuber, real estate, 5-time COVID survivor. My man, dude. That's what's up. Fucking legend, dude. And most important, he's a nice guy. That's his Twitter bio. You guys have...
This is my story. From $1,000 to...
Okay, let's find out.
I hate...
You come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
I hate this kind of stuff. And I hate messages like this. And like, I mean, it's very much like Andrew Tate.
It's
And then when
bad.
you get behind the paywall and you see that he's saying that he's not paying taxes and he's scamming his partners out of money. And it's like, yeah, well, of course, money is easy for you to make.
It's
if
so
that's
bad.
how you're making
It's
it.
so bad. Yeah.
Like 6 years or something. But my name is Sebastian Ghiorghiu. Welcome to my video. Welcome to my channel. Most of you probably don't know who I am because I intend for this video to go viral. And in this video, I'm going to tell all of you guys about exactly how I went from $1,000 to $8 million. Now, keep in mind, my parents are from a communist country. They're from Romania. They moved here in 1988. They came with absolutely nothing. My dad, you know, he worked hard when he moved here and he built up some money, but he lost everything in 2008. My parents got divorced and my mom was uneducated and did not.
Bro, if your dad doesn't have a Lambo, he seriously needs to fucking re-examine his life. What a fucking loser. Your dad is such an idiot, bro.
What a deadbeat.
Why don't you get rid of him or like divorce him or whatever? You know, childs can divorce their parents.
Eldad.
Lad.
Speak good English. So she worked at Wendy's. She worked as a maid, cleaning people's houses, and she received very little income. We grew up in Detroit with her and my three older siblings living in a 2-bedroom
This is boring.
apartment.
Let's pull up his tweets.
I'm the cool dad now.
I wrote down just like a quick breakdown of how he got his money instead of watching.
Okay, yeah.
It's from that video.
So let's see. He says he made his money. He worked at fast food. What a legend. He began flipping cars. Oh, yeah, he's a flipper. We love that.
He worked at a car wash place, and then that's how he got into cars.
He had 9 cars by the time he was 19. Cool. While Sebastian was in real estate school, he made money by drop shipping. Oh, God, that's the scammiest, dumbest crap. That's how SoFlo makes his money. Drop shipping means that you are selling people on Facebook outrageously marked up crap from Alibaba. That's what it means. And I think that's pretty common for like these Sigma bros to try to do that. But it's crazy. People make SoFlo makes so much fucking money doing that shit. Definition of drop shipping, kind of just what I said. Sebastian started a YouTube channel so he could scam a bunch of suckers into paying him. He started selling an online course that gives in-depth tutorial. Yeah, okay, who cares? What did I miss? Started a Google ad company called Digital Wealth MD, which he claims is a 7-figure company. Okay, who cares? Then he got into crypto, of course. So here, let's just get to his tweets. Men want one thing. Large mountain-style home in Forest by Lake. Pleasant wife with no attitude. Dab me up, girl. Pleasant wife with no attitude.
Pleasant wife. I'm so pleasant.
Pleasant? First of all, pleasant is like such a fucking slimy fucking word in this context.
Yeah.
Never talk about my wife in this context.
You better stay pleasant with me. 3 to 5 children.
Why is he saying one thing and then listing 4 things? Am I missing something?
You're not. And actually, you totally dunked on this idiot.
I keep reading it and I'm like, what?
Men want one thing. Here's 4 things.
That is so funny.
You stupid idiot. Moron. And a dynamic gym inside an RV garage. So disgusting. Okay, bro. Porn is ruining young men. You know what? Like, in a sense, I agree that porn is... some porn, a lot of mainstream porn is very corrosive. But I get the feeling that's not what he means. I think he's just like anti-masturbation.
Why is this point like so popular nowadays? Like,
It's Andrew
where is
Tate,
it coming
Aiden
from?
Ross. They think that...
Is there any evidence of like bad effects of porn?
Good for you. Oh, well,
Like,
I'm addicted to porn.
Yeah, but other than hearing about it from some weirdo like Andrew
Casual
Tate.
consumption of porn is fine. I mean, the problem with porn, in my opinion, is that kids are consuming it way too fucking young, and it's gonna mess with your mind in terms of like the expectations of what a sexual encounter is like, what you're supposed to do for the other person, and this idea of sex is just gets super warped and fucked up. Also, I think it makes kids like aware of super crazy sexual shit way too young. So in that sense, I think it's dangerous. But, you know, there's a lot of like, I feel really good, healthy porn that's like wholesome and nice and wholesome in the sense that like it doesn't have like, you know, a dude choking her out and fucking 10 cocks coming on her. I mean, that
gentleman's porn.
That's fine. That's fine. You know,
Quoting milk
if that's what you're
porn.
into. But there's porn out there that won't make you nauseous.
I'm just a little suspicious because I'm only hearing about this point from like suspicious people like Andrew Tate or
Yeah, so their theory,
the manosphere.
we talked about this yesterday on Leftovers. Their theory, they're returning to like tradition in the sense
Right.
like a really
like
fucking
a
crazy
pleasant
sin.
wife.
Yeah, like 100 years ago where it was like a sin to masturbate. And they think that masturbation is like a sign of weakness, that you're supposed to like hold it in or something. And I don't know.
I don't know.
The Bible. So he's religious. The Bible is filled with so much wisdom and knowledge. It's amazing. Every man should read the text, especially Proverbs. Just had an interview with PragerU. I explain why feminists are wrong, where I fall politically. Let me guess.
Oh my God.
And the
Adult
corruption
incest.
and the corruption of the world. Why, bro? What are you doing?
What's your argument?
He's young, right? Like this. I mean, I'm sure. How many years before he goes into rehab? Is it like 2? Is it 3? I don't know.
He's 23.
So probably another 2 years he'll be in rehab. He's gonna lose a lot of money in crypto for sure. That's gonna, if he hasn't already.
Homeschool children. Just
Oh, there's more.
this.
Symbol status symbol fuck me. Status symbols for men. Fit body. That one's interesting to me. I never thought as fit body as a status symbol. But I guess it is. It means you have enough time and money to dedicate to exercising. I don't know.
Yeah.
Status symbol. Have money. Okay.
Yes,
That's literally, that's very literal. Status symbol, happy marriage, homeschooled children. That you lost me on, bro. That is not a flex. That means you're part of a really fucked up, dysfunctional family. Probably. Kids, the stuff they teach you in public school is gonna drive you crazy. Here's what really happened.
Yeah.
Here's what really happened during the Civil War.
When I think homeschool now, I think of like anti-vax parents.
That's it. That's like 90% of what that means. One of the biggest problems we are facing is the generational decline in testosterone in men. Men are weaker than ever before. They also have like some weird pseudoscience about semen retention. They think that keeping the semen in increases their testosterone and stuff, but obviously there's literally zero evidence to back anything like that up.
Yeah, I found something that says they quote studies that indicate ejaculation leads to decreased testosterone and vitamin levels, but there's no science.
Semen is like just like a tiny bit of protein and water and shit. Like it's not. There's no essential vitamins that are being taken. Trust me, if you lost essential vitamins from masturbating, I died of scurvy like fucking 15 years ago. Damn, pretty quiet room. Okay, tough crowd.
I cannot with this man.
I thought that was pretty funny.
I didn't even hear your joke.
I'm sorry. I was doing research.
I said, if you lost essential vitamins from jerking off, I'd have died of scurvy 15 years ago. They love me. They really love me.
It is interesting. They like before my first boxing match, not just my coach, but all the coaches said like no sex for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Well, it's okay. That I think is interesting for boxers because it gets you, listen, psychologically it can affect you not jerking off. It makes you aggressive. It doesn't give you attention release. So there could be something to it. But in terms of it affecting your testosterone, I don't see any way that's possible. Mike Tyson famously, I remember he would say he wouldn't have sex for like a few weeks before a fight.
Yep.
Just to get all crazy.
George Costanza, he didn't have sex for a long while, and he became a genius.
Explain that.
I know.
Right. Great episode. This guy's a loser.
Yeah,
That's all I
sucks.
gotta say. Cringe.
Loser.
If he's that rich, why is he hustling so hard? You know
That's what
I mean?
all these guys do.
Like you can only fool like 15-year-olds probably. I don't know. I feel bad for those kids. I
What is
think
he
anyone
talking
with a little bit of life experience and a brain will not fall for any of this crap. But you know,
he actually responded to this clip of his going viral. He says, "Yes, it was intended. I was being a little sarcastic." Okay, dork. Please stand by your words. Bro, if you don't have a Lambo by the time you're 20, you should literally just fucking kill yourself. Nobody's going to want to fuck you, dude. Men literally want one thing: a nice house, live by a lake, a nice family, a pleasant wife, a fat bank account, a cool road to live on, a nice job. When men just want one thing. Tough crowd in here today. It's crickets.
I don't like these topics, and it sucks the
Yikes.
life out of me.
I feel like Jimmy Lee up here.
So it's not you. It's what this guy is doing to me. Every time I see his tweets. So yes.
He says, I was being a little sarcastic, but my intention was to go viral. Oh,
I'm sad that this is like a popular thing that's happening with men.
It is,
and
man.
I'm just really sad.
It is.
What the fuck is a pleasant wife? You
that
know?
like grew up with all this, like watching these guys and like Aiden Ross, like they love Aiden Ross, and it's like they're lost. Like my cousin, every time he messages me, he's like, "Hey, I got this new scam I'm gonna do." It's like, bro, just go the fuck to school or figure out something else if you don't want to do school.
That's hustle culture.
Yeah.
That's what this guy's like. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
if you're not a millionaire by the time you're 20, you are not scamming people hard enough.
Yeah, exactly. It's sad. It's really, really sad.
And in a sense, SoFlo Antonio was the first Sigma.
And for women, it's really sad.
Yeah.
I don't even want to see this shit, you know?
Although for the men out there who are loved by their parents and well-adjusted,
it's also not good.
you're gonna have, you'll be like the one-eyed man when everyone's blind sort of analogy. So that's cool. Does that make sense?
I guess like the standard.
Yeah,
is so low.
the standard is low. You're gonna be the
So low.
ultimate gentleman, like not in a school shooty way, but like in a Elliot Rodriguez. He was never mind. So he says results from going mainstream, dude. Everyone's clowning on you. Stop. You're not mainstream. 40 to 50K of free press. Okay. That's like Harvey Weinstein being like, "Yo, dude, the amount of free press I've been getting is
got
crazy."
billions worth of free press.
Dude, crazy. Biggest TV channels and RO want to interview. Business up
Romania.
6 to 7%. Well, I guess 6 to 7 times 1 is what? 6 to 7. So I guess it's easy to multiply that. Let me crunch the numbers. 6 times 1. Add the 1 and 2, 3. Add the number 3. 6. Theodore's learning arithmetic, so that's kind of like he gets in the lab with like 3 plus 3. He goes, I go 3 plus 3, and then he has to count each finger, and then he goes, Dad, what's 2 plus 2? And I go, what? And he goes 4, and then when he tries one he doesn't know, like 3 plus 5, he'll be like, he goes 5, 6. It's so funny.
He loves it.
Pretty slick little dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sharp.
Most new followers are girls that want a piece. Sorry, ladies, I'm not single. Podcast requests from big people.
Bro, you talk like...
This guy is... Actually, you know what? I would like to talk to him on the podcast. I would love to talk to him. I'll be one of those big people.
There you go.
All right.
I'm as big as it gets.
#1 in the world.
That's right. Reach out to Sebastian Ghiorghiu.
I do think that, like Tate really set this new template of just being like audacious and then getting reactions.
Yeah.
And now people are trying to emulate that.
I don't know. I feel like he's
It's
giving
very
himself a little
Tate.
too much credit where he's like, I meant to go viral by saying this insanely stupid thing.
Yeah. No, in this situation, I think he definitely just fucked up.
He definitely believes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reach out to him though. That'd be a great call in.
Okay.
You got it.
Sebastian. Talk to me, baby. Maybe I can turn him. I can change him. If I can change him, I can get to Aiden. I'm going to turn this guy into a socialist, I'm sure of it.
These glasses have changed my life.
So, whatever. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pleasant wife, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you even know about life? You're like 22.
This guy better not walk up to me.
You're about to find out an unpleasant wife.
I'm going to show him how pleasant of a wife I am.
They better fear Eli.
You know what would really complete me as a human being? A subservient, pleasant wife with no attitude.
Yeah.
That's what I need to complete me as a person. My dream partner is someone who is quiet and doesn't question me and challenges me in no way. She makes coffee the way I like it. She makes me a smoothie in the morning. She's more a servant, really, than a... When I really want to be with a partner, I hang out with the dudes.
Fuck you!
They complete me. But a wife is meant to be pleasant, with no attitude. And she has sex when I say it, goddammit.
I smoke marijuana so I don't beat my wife and children.
We're like two perfect jigsaws puzzle pieces that fit together. Me, the wealthy alpha genius, and her, the subservient, stupid little servant.
I got a smoke and a hot wife. You know what I'm saying?
It's a perfect union. Please, and don't leave the house when I'm not with you. That's just inappropriate.
My wife went out for pizza without me.
That would be grounds for divorce. This is his wife trying to get away. This is his wife crashing the car in a double suicide. Who's pleasant now? Who's pleasant now? I'm sorry. Who's pleasant now? Sebastian. I'm gonna drive off this fucking cliff. Oh, yes.
Dude.
Are you crazy?
Jay Leno is becoming like a modern day Evel Knievel. Just never completes the tricks.
Dude, he's gonna die from this shit. Yeah, so there it is. A shout out to Sebastian, who's out there. He's so flow. There's so much flow about him.
For sure.
Bro, if you're not ripping off people's content and monetizing on Facebook, what are you even doing? I've made $10 million stealing content from small creators and uploading it to Facebook. You're just not trying hard enough.
Different perspectives.
Bro, I literally buy toothbrushes on Alibaba for 10 cents and resell to soccer moms for $15 on Facebook. They have arsenic in it. It doesn't matter. They literally made with asbestos and cyanide. It literally doesn't matter, bro. That's why they're so cheap. You're not trying hard enough. Bro, I get aloe vera from China for 5 cents a bottle. I don't know what's in it, but these women love it. It's filled with like formaldehyde, dude. It's crazy.
I knew somebody in Atlanta that was how they paid their rent. And they would buy like rocks off of Alibaba for like 10 cents and then resell them as healing rocks.
That's
social
fucking
media.
awesome.
God.
I don't know if they worked or if they were healing or whatever, but he definitely got a nice profit.
Dude, that's so awesome. Yeah, legitimately. I mean, you kind of have to be a psycho to do that because you're ripping people off. But
Yeah.
dude, I got hair dye from China for like 10 cents a bottle and I sell it on Facebook. It's literally permanent dye, dude. I don't know how it works, but they can never get it out. It's crazy. It's literally just ground up asphalt, dude. Just rocks come out of it. It's all crazy. Dude, I fucking sell wigs. I get them for 5 cents, bro. I harvest in China, they harvest the hair from cadavers. They get it off dead bodies, bro. It's crazy. And dead dogs. It's not even human hair. I upmarket like crazy. It's like $1,000. I think it's premium. It's just dead hair, bro. Stores do that every day, yeah, but like, it's not the same as some dude buying, like, isn't Teddy Fresh made in Asian countries? Yeah, I'm not talking, we don't buy our clothes on Alibaba for 5 cents. We manufacture it. What's the big
We
announcement?
don't drop ship Teddy Fresh.
Wait, what is this from iDubbbz?
Oh, just a side note, but like I don't know if you've seen iDubbbz like messaging Gary Vee or trying to get his attention for like the past 6 months, telling him to box. It's the funniest shit to me. Like everything Gary Vee's trying to promote, I see iDubbbz in the DMs.
Different perspectives.
saying,
Well, Gary Vee's a coward. He just wants to make out with his dad.
Now, put that phone down.
Dude, that video should end anybody's confidence in him.
Everybody look at your phone right now.
Different perspectives.
Different perspectives.
It's so deep. Yeah, what's the announcement? So, okay, everybody's waited patiently for the announcement. I am proud to announce, guys, that I am starting a new business importing. This is really crazy. You guys aren't going to believe it. We have cotton balls that we buy for half a cent, spun from asbestos, harvested from old Chinese buildings and repurposed. And you can buy them now on our Facebook shop for only $10. And don't worry, guys, the asbestos has been pre-wet, so the chance of it going airborne is pretty low. Don't get it wet. Don't get it wet. But these cotton balls, you know, if you're pregnant, I wouldn't recommend using them. Or say if you have small kids, don't keep them around the cotton balls. But they are a very good price, $10. And I'll tell you what. I've been using my asbestos cotton ball for about a year now. I have developed a slight cough and some chest pain, but it's you can live with it.
I know someone that sells healing rocks if you want to heal that.
Yeah, hook me up.
Some healing rocks.
People are asking for the link. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. My huge announcement is, do you have Why Does It Lie, Zach?
Oh, no, I was going to pull it after the show.
Okay, my huge announcement is this. That's a joke. That was just a joke. My huge announcement is this. I am now selling an ebook original by me, How to Pluck Your Ass Hairs Comfortably and Cleanly. I am the only author on this topic. I'm the authority. You can get it on Audible now for $29.99, baby.
You manually typed it all.
This is all for my brain. Hello, and thank you in an email. Today, you learn how to pluck your ass hairs first and your tweezers. I just did my robot voice, but I ended up sounding like one of these people. That's a joke. That's a joke. The real announcement is this. Drum roll, please. I'm very excited to announce, my friends. Keep the drum roll going. My very own brand of a pesticide. That's right. It's Ethan guaranteed. It'll kill all the bugs. I bought it on Alibaba for 2 cents per fluid ounce. Get it airdropped right on over to you for the cheap price of $49.99. Now, here's what's special about this asbesticide. Why am I saying it weird? How is it pesticide? Why am I saying asbesticide? Here is my very own pesticide recipe. So what we did is we went and found all the leftover chemicals from that one chemical that was making birds extinct. Got those on super discount. What was that shit called? Anyone remember? There was a pesticide back in the day. It was like making bird shells super thin and like birds were going extinct. Do you guys remember that?
Mm-mm.
It was fucking crazy. Hold on. It was really famous. I think y'all are too young. My old ass remembers. No, but that's just a joke. The real one is that Ethan Klein today is drop shipping beef jerky. It airdrops out for about 2 cents per pound. Jeez! And this is all natural made in the streets of China. We find rats that are either dead or dying. They're easy to capture.
Rats will down.
Hit me with the music, Zach. It feels so bland. Yeah, so there's a lot of roadkill in China. They die from the poor air quality. Some villages, they just straight up starve. And what we do is we've created a work for hire system back in China, where peasants and villagers who have no positive outlooks, they gather the roadkill and dead critters and all that, and we put it into a big vat. And what we do is we heat that up to extraordinarily high degree. DDT, that was the one that was killing birds. Y'all don't remember DDT? It literally was like going to kill every fucking bird. Then what we do is we get a barrel of DDT that's left over from the 90s. We pour that in there. Just to cut it. Like how you cut fentanyl. Put a little DDT in there. You know, and we put we get some bats in the hole. We get rats, dogs, cats. We burn it down. And through some proprietary techniques, which I can't share with you, we end up with a really hearty, high protein, very low in carcinogenics, low in formaldehyde, very low, some trace levels of cyanide. That occurs naturally. So, and what we do is we package that for 2 cents a pound. We drop ship that right over to you. Organic, $49.99. And I'm hustling. And if you're not hustling, then you're not living. You should fucking die if you're not drop shipping beef jerky from China, idiot. Woo! Okay, let's go. Yes. And what's really special about this program is that we're hiring these poor villagers. They have no prospects in life. They're literally gonna fucking die and starve. And here I am paying them, you know, handsomely at 1/4 of a cent per pound. And now you may not think that's a lot of money.
Is anyone listening?
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about the peasants who collect the roadkill.
Right. Sorry, my
supporting
bad.
a whole industry here.
Right, the peasants.
Now I pay them 1/4 of a cent, and that not per pound, and that may not sound like a lot of money to you, but in China, that goes a long way.
That's a decent amount of money.
I'm telling you, man. If you get a big dog run what, like 20, 25 pounds? And here's the thing. Yeah. Some people take the moisture out and then weigh it. I don't do that. I'm a good guy.
Chat said, I blame Rebecca Black for this.
It's 100% her fault. Here's the thing. I'm a good guy. I keep the moisture in. I'm not trying to rip them off. You bring me a dog, 25 pounds, 25 times 1/4 of a cent, what's that put you at? That's like a quarter and a quarter of a cent.
Something.
Yep.
So here we're in shooting range of 1 penny.
Different perspectives.
Shooting range of 1 penny.
We're in throwing distance of 1 penny. And you may not know, but in China, that'll get you a bowl of rice. And sometimes that's the difference between life and death. And that's why what I'm doing is important. And that's why you're supporting an important mission I have to feed Chinese peasants.
Chat keeps telling me to step up. What do you want me to do? I'm enjoying this.
And you know, one of our greatest collectors out there in China, he's up there. He's almost to a whole quarter. Now that guy, I don't know how he does it. He might be killing the neighbors' animals and stuff like that. He might be killing pets because, frankly, it doesn't make sense how much roadkill and dead animals he's able to collect. It doesn't seem humanly possible, but he does it. And I don't ask questions. And so he's almost made a whole quarter from doing that. And so, you know,
I'm just working.
I'm just saying,
that's okay.
you can really come up big time on this.
And I've always said that.
And I'm a good guy like that. And so at the end of the day, you get this highly nutritious organic beef jerky. It has no beef in it.
Right.
So it's actually legally I have to call it meat jerky. Not
Hey
allowed
guys,
to call
I'm
it
so
beef.
sorry to interrupt. We got to go to break.
That's technically right. And so that's going to
Sorry.
be coming soon to our Facebook page, Facebook shop for the low, low price of $49.99. Again, clinically, you're not supposed to consume more than like a few of these a day because it does have measurable amounts of mercury in it.
Zach, did you turn me down?
No.
So you don't want to eat more than a pack a week. You may get mercury poisoning. Again, that's natural to these animals. It's out of my control.
How do you just go on like that, and on and on?
Well, I'm a savior. I'm just helping young men make it through this world. Also,
Oh. Dan is doing something.
you can end it.